All right, it's Monday. I'll say a good afternoon to everyone, good evening wherever you are, and good morning wherever you are. Let me welcome you to today's show, Face the Nation GH, trending issues and rebuilding Ghana. I know, Senkai, we wanted to continue with the security issue. Once more, now, me and will be hope so be have a very good weekend. Now, can you tour the national security and the general security of the country. But him say after NDC for press conference, still as I could trigger the Chief Justice any lawyer or doctor Ayeni issue, about the comment in regards to the 2020 general elections. And to say there's a lot of voices are ever out. So after trending issues, we know as a major issue, which is rebuilding Ghana. We'll go back to the Ghana judiciary. We won't spend so much time on this. And then Dr. Ayeni suit there. I mean, let me reserve my comments. Dr. Ayeni, that's a very nice suit. Very judicial suit, Ankasa. So let's quickly go into the trending issues now. I know there's a lot that is going on in Ghana. There's a lot that is happening right now. I say social media users poke holes into Dakeward Mill's apology to Otumfo. I know how are some bloggers, podcasters, it should be about almost take it trend. It give it different meaning. Because I will share audio now. What you are trying to say is I comment you're passing years back. I'm gonna apologize even on the comment. You're more say afina and Crawford bring the issue up. On that call for fix the country, the call for stewardship and accountability. Tinama and Nkofu be breweries are concerned. Yes, that what no Saka said for. It's like people have borrowed the past statement, I render apology on it, and they pursue issue against him. I mean, he's not taking it lightly. No saying Nkofu be bringing an issue concern about that statement. No. But all the same, I say judgment in 2020 election petition were collection of opinion of justice. That is dangerous from Chachuchi Kata for such a reputable lawyer to say that to the Ghana judiciary. It's something we should get into it. But rebuilding Ghana, you better talking about our issue when we get there. The same another comment also coming. I say you may want to scare a Zongo boy, but not with long beard. See, don't get your caution, Chief Justice. And then this is for press conference. And from Kwesi Pratt, how Israeli security forces kidnap and tortured a businessman on Ghanaian soil. That is very pathetic. Ghana Police Service forced to delay Father's Day post for IGP after attacks by social media users. You see, the social media has become, I mean, with this contemporary time media, it has become very vital than the traditional media houses in the crowd. I say, Ghanaians on social media horned Rebecca Kufuado over husbands being sleepless. I know. You see, I observed this and I monitored this. I saw on her Facebook page, Ekahala Nikuno. Was she taking the time now or spending all day? Not the focus on how obviously your money. But you see, and you must say, it's not about your opinion, it's about the results our people omunya. You do pass such comment. The ordinary Ghanaian is focusing on saying all this sleepless night, that's that progress now, that's that much development now. Oh, a bring it question. Makes the people start questioning the comment now, the husband, my Rebecca Edibai, Tim said, and then I'm brave. Started say they are trying to attack the ladies. I say he's as a Gini Kuno, but it doesn't seem say Ghanaians and Kasano progress. It's like everything right now is on social media. That's where the main thing is. Police arrest 17 women, 168 motorbikes impounded in post-Boulevard attack sweep. Yes, they should do that. I mean, right now, there seems to be a suspect. To be a doubt that credible on be able to pick your more up until so between. But I think I didn't cry check. By now, I'm so running a couple of people. Let's see in the course of the week, or between. And same way in the AG almost says, so be so assemble. Individuals also name chromos assemble, almost show that sort of urgency, Computer man begs Akufo-Addo to appoint COP Kofi Boakye as IGP. In regards to the recent dealings about, you see, Kofi Boakye done call research, if I'm correct with the current position now. Nipa bebree aka ho asem. Santana na yama politics di enim dodo. From Prophet Kwabena Terrier, spirits of June 3rd disaster victims still hover around Nkrumah Circle. I don't want to go into this story. Another yes. 2 suspected Fulani armed robbers arrested from BC. You see, security should become a priority in Ghana right now. Because one, in as much as Nkrumah underestimating security forces, every day it's like you face challenges. And yes, we don't have to wait for something to happen. Either we get back to what we call the visibility policing, or we take proactive measures with security. I'm planning some Wednesday. You been one security expert, about the current composition of Ghana's security, the way forward. So Wednesday, I'm rebuilding Ghana and say nothing urgent to be a mad. That's what we are going to focus on. From Honorable Amewu, as a sack civil servant, when governments are not voted out, comment. Preposterous. Oh, that's the movement calling against. Yeah, that statement didn't go well with people. I think that we should find a way to manage a civil servant. Instead of saying clear out. Man stabbed friend to death after misunderstanding at Achimoda. Another issue, you see. That right now, Ghanaians have become very impatient. The Hajj board announced cancellation of 2021 Hajj. Yes, I like this comment from Professor Atuguba. Let me take my time to mention the name. I say the law will favor the privileged if Ghanaians are not empowered. That is absolutely true, because that's what is happening in Ghana right now. It does favors the rich people, because the ordinary people are not speaking up. Mostly, also after the research, says the government should restructure Ghana's legal aid mechanism. He said only 10% can pay to access legal fee, based on how the judicial system is and how its accessibility. Because some people can't even afford, even on civil cases. So I think the government should step in to support. Especially unlike advanced countries, no more AG department, no more justice department, one looking for the government and one looking for the masses. It's not like that in our country. How many individuals enter to the Attorney General's office, no more redress some issues, or more rights that has been infringed? We don't get it that much. All right, let's do this. You see, this is exactly what Dr. Ayeni said. Dr. Ayeni said, the 2020 election petition, that was before the Supreme Court, the Supreme Court justices, including Justice Eni Yeboah, did not follow the procedure. Some of the trial cases, You see, he was referring to how they dismissed a lot of motions, filing whilst the complaint was pending, And no any can say there was a clear violation of civil procedure. Like those procedures they try civil cases, The plaintiff was not granted. In the case and the Chief Justice say why refer a case, say appear before the judiciary. the Ghana Legal Council. At that point, options are there, civil liabilities are there. It can go to the extent where you between disbar on between generalizes. This is what is happening. See, and most people are saying, say, Chief Justice in yes, one. It's like he's targeting the gentleman. Two, it's like they're trying to create, like they're trying to shield, say, and my criticize them. And moreover, these people are not above reproach. It's the same citizens in the power, and they are investing in them and on the tour. But to me, where are the money a very interesting crowd? Saying it's a case in Pope Pende. And what I said, me exercise the power of contempt. And even with contempt in the crowd, independent predicted the outcome of the proceedings are to bring prejudice. You don't have to have an issue with the person when they make projections. But here's the case is not. So we can't talk about the case. That's the question we want to ask ourselves. Or is it because this guy, he's been constantly criticizing them, even though he was a spokesperson when the issue was pending for the NDC. Also, I'm not finding a contempt, baby, or one statement you make it say the behavior of the justices, in respect to one of the motions or ruling, and it's like there was a predetermined, no matter how much that. So there's nothing that could have changed the outcome. And no, and we see the Center for Democratic Development, MET, and he was part of the members are no more discussing the way forward. And our pastors are commenting. You see, I think the Chief Justice Nakas and Opese, Chief Justice Nakas, constantly Opese, you can't case, because you see, the basis of they can be to me preempted. But right now, my issue now are dominated within the public. I'm a whole national, the opposition party, which is NDC, I issue press conference. I spend so much time on. Prior to that, we had a lot of people criticizing that statement. Prempe came out giving his opinion. Kokwasari came out giving his opinion. Kwesi Pratt giving ideas. Certain prominent people in the country are coming out. Because you see, who clearly where a guy are violating and also are bringing disrespect to the integrity of the judiciary of the, the dignity of the Ghana judiciary. But so be passes such comment, even though he's being consistent with the comment, and this is what Ayeni is saying. I say, I mean, I say, Dr. Ayeni said, I say he still stands by the comment now or passing, That is what Dr. Ayeni is telling us. Now, this is what I said is saying. Supreme Court's 2020 election petition hearing was a complete mistrial. She didn't get answer interpretation on the OGD was a mistrial. Now let's hear NDC demand Chief Justice withdraws petition against Ayeni General Counsel. On basis of money Kenyan indeed only basis because in a way, he's trying to silence the NDC legal minds, such as Dr. Ayeni, amounts to intimidation. That is what the Sedun Ketia is saying. And I would say Chikata special say ruling on the judgment in 2020 election petition were collection of opinions of Chief Justice. Opinions means ignore the procedure as the trial case and they ignore the constitution. That is why we see. I think it's a case. The more I bring issue, the more I cast doubt on the ruling of the Supreme Court, because I think the Chief Justice purpose of going to Ghana Legal Council here, I don't see the basis. And I said I was even tempted to say did you at which is Canada, Japan, and more. Now Obia or no criticize the issue. You see, I think the Chief Justice is rather exposing the judiciary to more attacks. I will just say a very good afternoon and good evening to everyone.